Welcome back, everybody. We are here today with our Integrative Health Coach Success Podcast, episode 266. For all the show notes, the 3 big takeaways, plus additional resources and links, head on over to ihp.coach/266 now for all those details. All right, let's dive into the show. Today, we're going to be tackling the topic of how to hold health coaching clients accountable. I want to give you 3 big tips. This is going to help you do a few different things. I believe that all of us got into, whether it's personal training, chiropractic, nursing, health coaching, naturopathy, etc., because we want to help people. Oftentimes we had our own health struggles, and now we simply want to teach what we've learned. Many of us have gone through that process, or they had a loved one, and now they want to teach, they want to help more people. And it's admirable, and it's one of the best fields in the entire world. I truly believe that. Okay, so here's the thing. The way that we get clients results, though, is giving them protocols that work, okay? So once you know the protocols that work, and I'm sure you're going to be able to figure that out. I'm sure you probably already know that. So now what you want to do is you want to make sure that people actually follow them, right? But we all know that you can give people the best plan in the world. But if they don't follow it, they're not going to get results. And if they don't get results, guess what happens? 1, you did your job, but your job is really to help people get results. So did you do your job? Well, you did it to the best of your ability. I know you can't control their lives, but what if you could help them a little bit more? So that's the first part. The second is they're probably never going to come back to see you for a couple reasons. 1, they don't think you're a bad person, but they know that they didn't follow through. So they're embarrassed. They don't want to share with you that they let a wedding, a birthday, a travel, or whatever get in the way of your plan, right? Okay, and the third one is this. They're not going to come back to you for follow-ups, and they're most likely not going to refer anybody to you, because that person who comes in was a referral directly from that individual. That individual is not following the plan, may not be getting the results, may not be the best poster child, if that's the right word, for your protocols, but also the person that they refer may talk about then that individual who's no longer following the protocol. So it's like this triangle that you don't want to happen. It's not good for them. It's not good for your mission of what you're trying to achieve, which is help people. And it's not good for your business because they're not coming back. And also you're not going to get referrals from them. So what we want to do is only focus on ever one thing. It's helping people get great results. It's all I've ever done in my career. Honestly, like that's it. It's funny because I've been doing this a long time. I've hired many, many teams, and I've started hiring the teams from 2004. So what I always did was I put the numbers up of all the sessions that we did and all the complimentary consultations that we did. And that's all I focused on. Never focused on how much revenue was coming in, never focused on anything else. Just focused on the amount of appointments we were completing. And here's why. The amount of appointments we were completing means that what? People were coming in. They were following the plan. And I know if they follow the plan for long enough, they're going to get the results. That's why it's the number one thing that I focused on, and I've taught this to this day. So what we need to do is this. We need to create an accountability, call it agreement, for our clients. Now, we go through this in mastery in depth, but what I want to do is share an informal way to do this just by getting what I call 3 different buy-ins. No money, like no cost to this, but 3 different buy-ins to make sure that the plan that they're getting is one that they can follow. Because sometimes a well-intentioned health practitioner will give someone, like I used to do, a 20-page guide to follow. I legitimately used to do that because I thought it was the most helpful. I would give them pages on nutrition. I would give them pages on their supplements. I give them pages on their exercise, pages on like all sorts of different things. And I realized when they bring it into their next meeting, I'm like, this looks untouched. If they were actually following this, all the pages would be creased, they'd be wrinkled, there'd be, coffee stains on them, smoothie stains, all those different types of things, right? And so I was like, wow, this is not helping people. So I went to essentially a 1-page cheat sheet, 1 to 2 pages maximum, that's it, which was essentially their supplement label and the de-stress protocol. Simplified diet, exercise, stress reduction, toxin removal, rest, emotional balance, the supplements we talked about, and then a success mindset. Like I put that on basically a 1-page cheat sheet, just with bullets, 2 to 3 bullets under each one maximum. All right, but I'm gonna kind of revert away from that for a moment and just share with you this. I need them to get 3 buy-ins, and this will make sense of what I just said in one moment. The first one is this. You're going to do a complimentary consultation or a discovery call, whatever you want to call it. Again, we teach this inside of IHP level 1 as well. It's part of the business bonus material. So you are going to maybe post something on social media, do a lunch and learn, get a referral, and you're going to invite someone to a 20-minute or maybe 30-minute Zoom call or whatever app you decide to use, like an Ioboan-based app. Okay, so you're going to be speaking to the person. You say, Jane, it's great to meet you. I read over your sample questionnaire. I see the different things that you're struggling with. I totally understand where you're coming from. However, in your words, I would love to hear from you what's going on. And so you'll connect with them. You'll let them know a little bit about what you do, how you can help them, the programs that you create. And then you'll ask them at the end of that for the first buy-in. Does what I just shared with you seem to make sense as to a program that you are interested in and also would be able to follow through on? See how I said that? Like really simple, really straightforward. You can obviously feel free to rewind it, play it back again, write it down. All of those things are okay, right? But you also want to just put it in your words, whatever flows for you. And if they say, no, you know what? I don't think I can follow this. It's just not the right time. Okay, when would be the right time for you? Oh, well, my daughter's getting married in 10 weeks, and I just don't think I could do a 21-day detox right now and this, that. Okay, so what if we do this? What if we had our first consultation in 12 weeks from now? Would that work better for you? Yeah, that would work better. Great. Why don't I follow up then? Most likely it's going to be a yes, because they're not going to want to disappoint you, and they want results now. They don't want results in 12 weeks, right? So they want it now. And so you'll talk with them about that. All right, so that's the first buy-in. The second one is this. Now you're on your first consultation. They signed up for a package, 3 calls, whatever it might be, 3 months of coaching, etc. Okay. So the second one, you get on your first initial consultation. That initial consultation will be the one where you are taking their full intake and then recommending at-home lab testing, right? Functional medicine lab testing, or you're recommending a plan and protocol, or both. Right? We often do both. So we're recommending the specific labs, and then we're recommending the initial functional medicine detox, plus maybe a sleep-based protocol, whatever it is that they need to get a little bit of those results up front. So at the end of that, we say, all right, these are the labs that I recommend, and this is the initial program protocol to just ease into things. How does this look to you? And let them respond. And they'll say, well, I think everything looks good. Does it look like something you'll be able to follow through on? They say, yes, I think so. Okay. If we send out these labs to you, will you be able to complete them within the next week or 2? Yes, I can. So you need to get those buy-ins. The reason is, if you're sending someone at-home labs, they might take a month to do them. That's not good for you to get them back into your practice in another month from now, right? And it's not good for them because their results take forever to get in. So you just say, okay, if when we ship these labs out today, are you going to be able to complete them in the next week or 2, maximum? Yes, I will. Great. Here's the date, if we can check in by, that you'll have completed the labs. What day that week do you think you'll be able to do it? See, I'm asking for another buy-in. All right, I will do it on Monday. Perfect. Monday, you'll mail them in. They come with pre-paid mailers, and you'll be good to go. Perfect. So that's your buy-in right there. Okay. Once you do those, then you're going to complete the functional medicine detox. Do you think you want to complete the functional medicine detox the following Monday? Would that work for you? That's about 3 weeks then before our appointment. Yes, I can do that. Oh, no, wait, I can't. That's the week that I'm traveling for 3 days for business. Okay. What about that following Monday? Will that work? Yes, it will. Fantastic. Okay. So I'll check in with you, and that's the date that we'll start. So it's your job. You're checking in as their coach, but they're committing to the date, and you have it marked down. Because as a good coach, you're marking these things down. All right. So now you're good to go. But also, what is this making you? Invaluable. Because why? Nobody else has this kind of accountability person in their life, right? You just don't. And everybody needs that person in their life. So you become invaluable. You will be the person that they meet with once a month. Why? Because not only are you doing health coaching, you're doing life coaching. You're literally keeping them accountable to achieving their biggest goals in life. Okay, but I don't want to get beside the point. The third buy-in is the follow-up call. Let's just say they've been on their protocol now for a few weeks. You're getting back on the call. So what you found now on the follow-up call is that they kind of fell off the proverbial wagon, as they say. They stopped taking their supplements. They stopped following their diet plan. And so you ask them, and they're kind of embarrassed to say it and talk about it. And so you ask, what happened? No judgment here. I'm on your side. I'm here to help. I always say that, right? And so they say, well, here's what happened. I ended up going out with some friends from work. I ended up having some drinks, some cheat foods. It was on a Thursday night. And you know what? It happened Friday, it happened Saturday, it happened Sunday. And so now I'm off the CBO protocol. I'm off the digestive plan now for 4 or 5 days. And I just didn't know if I should restart it, if it was all for naught, what I should do. So I just stopped. Just say, you know what? Now it's your turn, right? I totally understand. And you have to say that because what's done is done. And I say to them, you're not the first person that this has happened to. Just let me know when these things happen. You know, it's not the end of the world. You don't automatically revert right back. What I want to do right now, if you're still up for it, is get you back on the plan. If you still have a goal of decreasing bloating, helping to balance healthy levels of inflammation, getting your body back to its optimal state, I want to help you with that. Do you want to recommit and get back onto the plan? And they'll say, I do. I absolutely do. I understand. I messed up. Now I can learn from it. Perfect. So here's what we're going to do. If you're ready for it, starting today, or we can wait till next Monday, we want to get back on that CBO protocol. Okay. Here's what we're going to add to it just to make up a little bit of ground. Might add the citricidal drops, might add the GI balance, and we're going to continue on. And then what we're going to do, as long as this works for you, is we're going to check in each and every Friday. I want you to send me an email. Let me know how the week went. Let me know what questions you have, and I'll answer those for you each and every Friday, and we'll plan on checking in. And then after 21 days, you can still go back. You can enjoy a flex meal. You can enjoy a cheat meal. And that will allow you to still feel like you're getting to have a lot of your favorite foods. Does that sound like it will work for you? And if they say yes, great. So just to recap, let's get started this coming Monday. Okay, we're going to get back on track. We're going to ship you out just this one supplement to add to the protocol, just to kind of get back some of the things we may have lost. Then we're not going to do a flex meal for 21 days. Then we are on day 22 after that. Enjoy your flex meal. And then each and every Friday, we are going to keep in touch together by email, and you're going to let me know any questions that come up along the way. Sound like a plan? It does. Perfect. Those are the 3 buy-ins. That is the way. Not only do you keep a client for life, but you motivate them, you inspire them, you become a true coach. Anybody can rattle off a protocol. Anybody can read results. What people truly appreciate is someone that's on their side. That's someone that's helping them get better together as a team, as a partnership. That is what's missing in this world. And if you can provide that for a client, I'm telling you right now, not only will you have a client for life, you'll get all the referrals that you could ever want. Hopefully this show has been helpful. All the show notes, all the big takeaways are at ihp.coach/266. Take care, everybody, and stay tuned for Thursday's show with another interview with a real world integrative health practitioner. Take care, everybody. Take care.